Good morning, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, boys and girls, vibrations of the mind of the one true God. How is everybody this morning? I hope everybody's well. I'm going to make a little video this morning, little short one. We'll wrap it up in 3 or 4 minutes or something, just about ring size. Ring use, ring generalship, ring control, and ring size. Now when people refer to the size of a ring, what they're talking about is the size of the canvas. They're not referring to the distance from rope to rope. No, they're referring to the size of the canvas because you still have full use of this canvas. No matter where the ropes are, sometimes the ropes are tight, sometimes the ropes are loose, but you are allowed full use of that ring, yeah? Now, obviously styles make fights, and this is why there's sometimes a big debate over ring size in the top pros, because smaller rings better for your fighters, your come forward fighters, bigger rings better for your boxer movers, boxers like a big ring, fighters like a small ring. Now, the first style I was taught as an amateur is like that, on your toes. You're on your toes, and that's how you move. That's how you move around the ring, like that. That's how you move all the time, yeah? All the time I was moving like that in the amateurs. Bang, bang. All the time, that's how I used to move. Now, as I got older a little bit, into the seniors, I changed my style a little bit, for the better I thought. You know, and you change it to just what they call creeping. And I just used to creep back, just nudge back and creep across. So they call just creeping, just little steps. And I found it was better for my style because my feet were more planted on the floor and I could get more into my punches and I could still get the movement I desired, still get where I wanted to be, but with using less energy and sitting down with a low centre of gravity for rotating into punches more. It suited me, suited my style better. Obviously when I started doing licensing and got into the first 4 or 5 fights I think I had were in a cage. So I knew that I couldn't get too far back up against the cage because once you move back up against the cage, your foot hits the bottom of the cage, you lose balance, you can't go anywhere. Different when you're in a ring, your back foot shoots underneath the rope. You're still there, you've still got a good base. And often, especially in the unlicensed, when they've got you there, these lads used to think you were on the ropes. You weren't on the ropes. This is being on the ropes. This is on the ropes, yeah? That, standing like this with your leg shot under the back rope, that's just having the ropes behind you. 9 times out of 10 they used to come charging in. Well, this is where I got some of my best work off, on the ropes, nudging back till they get you there. That's where I got some of my best work off in the unlicensed, in the ring. Shooting that back leg underneath the rope, letting them come bang bang and then moving, repeating the process. Now, when people talk about your commentators and that saying, good ring generalship is use of the whole ring. Basically means going where you want to go and putting your opponent where you want him to be. That's ring generalship. Use of the ring. So, I mean, boxers obviously they like to move. You see a lot of boxers backing up in straight lines, which is fine if you can get out the way and change the angle when you need to. I used to like nudging back in a straight line, creating distance, and when I got there, get the best punches off and move. You can only nudge back for so long. I mean, people think when you're nudging back, they get this sense of security, they're coming forward. When you just plant your feet, step in when they're coming in. I used to meet them on the way in, get some cracking punches off. You see a lot of forward fighters, what I see when I'm watching, even sort of mid-level pro, they still haven't really mastered how to cut the ring off. Now, I never used to really be a master of cutting the ring off because I never needed to. I never used to walk my man down, just not the way I fought. But you see a lot of forward fighters, they get the man towards the corner there, and he'll slide off, and then they just follow them. and they're just following them about. You see it a lot in the unlicensed, a lot in the amateur, and even in mid-level pro you see it. They're just following the man about, following him about in lines, like he's got them on a lead, like that. Come on, this way, just following his man about, no good, yeah? If you get your man, if you're creeping down your man, you're stepping him down, don't just go where he is all the time. Use your head to forward thinking, try and get some predictability going. And don't go where he is. Go where he's gonna be. You step over and cut the ring off to the left with the left leg. It's simple stuff. Left leg, cut them off. Get them in the corner, cut them off to the right. It's the right leg to cut them off. It's basic. It does need practice, it needs timing. Repetition is the key to cutting the ring off. But it's a shame when you see these lads, they've done all that work. They've done all that work to get them there in that corner, and then they slide off and they just go like that and follow them round. No good. If you've done all that work to get your man there, you've done all that footwork to get him there, you don't just want him sliding out with ease, or sliding out either way, just making you look stupid. Think about it and go where he's gonna be. Use some predictability, step over and cut him off, meet him on the way in, cut him off even further and get him in the corner. Yeah? It's a shame when we see people wasting all that effort and all that energy to get the man somewhere near a corner, especially when they're forward fighters, just to watch them slip off and they're just following them around like they've got them on a lead. No good. I think I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic Saturday, everybody. Love to everyone. Ta-ra for now. Bang! Mwah.